Well, hello there, welcome to Pringle Racing and welcome back to MotoGP 25. So after we've smashed Monster Energy Supercross and we've now platinumed that game, we're moving on back to a few other games. One of those happens to be MotoGP 25. And as you've noticed in the last couple of weeks, I've had a little bit of a rant and saying that you guys don't like winning games because the percentage of winning at certain tracks is really low. And you've noticed I've placed a couple of tricks showing you what the hardest track is. So I thought I'd do something slightly different, and we're doing time trials, okay? And in this case, you don't need to win, right? But also the percentage of people completing times trials is really tricky. So I thought, how about you try a new challenge, okay? All you've got to do is 5 consecutive laps. You don't have to do them fast, by the way. You can only do them slow. So here's my challenge here. I'm going to do 5 laps at the Brno circuit. Now, to be honest, if I was going to do this again, I'd probably pick a track that wasn't as long. But it's quite a long track here. But you've got to do 5 consecutive laps. But this is the tricky bit. You cannot go off the track. You cannot touch the verge. Otherwise, that breaks the rhythm. It's 5 consecutive valid laps. So this is a challenge that is a lot harder than you think. So as you can see in the front here, this is my ghost ride up in front. And I tried this a couple of times and I made a number of little mistakes. So if you want to try something different, this is a nice challenge because there's not many people that have completed this challenge. And it's a good one to do. So all you've got to do is just keep your cool. Don't crash, by the way. Can't crash. That is also important. And you must keep a consistent time. So you'll see here my opening lap's quite good. The pressure doesn't come on the opening lap. The pressure of the opening lap's quite straightforward because if you do it wrong, you just start again. It comes up as the laps build up because remember it's 5 consecutive laps here. I'll repeat that a number of times here because that is the key element here. So we've just got to keep our track smooth. A little bit of a twitching here and there. As long as we don't crash it, we're okay. Okay, so we can see my rider's way up ahead. I'm not too worried about it. That's so at least I know I can go faster. Yeah, gives me the idea. All I've got to do is just complete the time and away we go. So it's something different to do, and that's why I quite like trophies. It gives you a different perspective of the game, like try something different, and all you've got to do is get the better time. Now obviously you can tune this and get really good times at it, and don't worry about crashing, but the trophy here is to do it without crashing. So this is the tricky bit up here. You've got to just brace yourself, because this corner catches me out a couple of times at the Brno circuit. We'll do it here. Now I've also been playing a few other games. I've gone back to doing the Ride 3. I've got some of those clips coming out because I'm obviously... Ooh, that was close. That was close there. Let me keep back on track. I've got some Ride 3 clips coming because obviously Ride 6 is coming out in February, and I'm going to be getting that from day one. That's the one game I'm going to get from day one. So I'll be looking at all different aspects of that one. So I want to obviously try and platinum some other games. So I'm going to see how many racing bike games I can platinum between now and then. I'll be doing the Supercross series. I'll be doing the MotoGP series. I'm also looking at MX Legends as well. So I got a super deal on that recently, so I'll be having a look out for that. So far, the first lap, 2:01, I'm happy with that. Obviously, you can go a little bit faster, but we're not worried about that. Keep my cool. It's not as easy as you think. And the idea here is just be easy on the controls. So pick a circuit you like, yeah? Pick a circuit you like on this. I thought Brno I was quite happy with. But we'll see how this goes. Now I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, alright, I believe this is the circuit, the famous circuit when Rossi raced Gibernau, and Rossi was so far ahead on the Honda, he got bored, right, and he slowed down so he could race. He still won it at the end. I think him and Gibernau collided at the end, but he was so far ahead he slowed down, and Honda were furious with him, absolutely furious. And then he said, stop that, and went to Yamaha. Now, I believe that is true. Now, if I'm wrong, please correct me if I am wrong. But I believe this is the circuit he did it on. I remember watching that game. It was absolutely amazing. Because he just wanted to race. And that's probably why everyone loved him so much. I don't care winning. I just want to win doing racing. But I believe this was the circuit he did it at. I could be wrong. It could have been Jerez. Oh, that was close there. One of the two. But he was a legend. Right, starting to twitch now. Okay, 2 laps then. We're 2 laps in. Looking good. Got to keep the cool now. Right. Bit wide, bit wide. Right. I'm now getting tense. Yeah, you're just like, oh my god. Just keep going. And then I start losing. Where's my breaking points? Because by the way, if you noticed, I have no aids on this one. Yeah, I'm able to do it all on my own now. I know the tracks that well, which I feel quite proud of. So I could be doing this even easier by having the riding aid to tell me when to brake. But don't like to add to that extra spice. But here we go. Come, just feel twitching. Oh, go wide, go wide. Okay. So come on then. I want to see anyone else who's done this. Has anyone done this challenge? Yeah. I want you, if you can, I want you to give it a go and tell me what you did and what was your consistent times. I think you're going to notice here, I'm probably going to get slower and slower now as I just need to make sure I finish. But the problem with the MotoGP bikes, if you go too slow, they drop. So I always, as you go around the bend, you'll see I just want to rev it slightly, just twitch it there, just rev it slightly to make sure it keeps the grip, otherwise it will drop down. Yeah, another bike's gone way ahead now. I'm just really slowing up now. I'm getting nervous. Come on. So I've done 2 laps. This will be lap 3. Then the pressure starts building now. It seems that it's an easy task. It really is. Just a simple little task. Just do 5 laps. And 5 laps, you don't have to win. You don't have to be faster every time. So it's quite a straightforward trophy. But it's a very low completion on this. Just like I say. So this is the bit I don't get. If you don't like winning, you must like to do something in this game. So this is another little challenge I think to highlight. See if you guys can get it sorted. Right, let's have a look this time. Definitely a lot slower. Look at that. I've dropped off. Oh, 6 seconds slower. That's bad. Right. Oh, that's so close. I honestly can't believe when that happened. Right, we're on lap 3 now. Well, lap 4 actually. Done 3 laps. Lap 4. Now this is important. Got to keep watching the close edges here. Make sure I don't mess up the braking turn. Right. Also, don't drop it. That's another key thing. It's twitching all over the place. Though you see that? Oh, I'm getting so nervous. And my hand, by the way, my hands on the controller are getting so tense and crampy. Ugh. But that's why I like the chat. That's why I like the trophies. I like this. This is quite cool. Oh, you do see. Like, oh, I'm going so slow now. My bike's all over the place. Look at this lot. I'm just like keep in the middle of the track. Don't make a mistake. Oh, it's twitching. It's twitching all over my lap 4. Come on. I'm just gonna do one more lap and then I've got it. So if you do a shorter track, it won't take you as long. You won't get as tense as much. Braking on the downhill section. Okay, now I did this. Okay, hold on, give it back. Hold on. I believe, sorry, in MotoGP 21 you only have to just do 5 laps. It doesn't mean you have to do 5 valid laps. It doesn't have to be consecutive. So there's a similar trophy in MotoGP 21, I believe. Right, let's get the corner here. Okay. Oh, we're safe. Twitching now. You can see, you even feel that the AI rider I'm controlling is also nervous. Right. We're through on our final lap. Oh, I did that in 2:10. I'm getting even slow. You can see I really am panicking now. Oh, it's twitching away. Look at this. And you have to do it all again if I mess this up. Come on. Oh, it's twitching in a straight line. Got some more braking points. Right. Too slow. Try and make that rev smooth as well, so you don't just hit the accelerator. One thing I've noticed, going from MotoGP 25 and Ride 5 back to Ride 3, Ride 3 seems so much more easy to control. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is a doddle, oh, I'm going to smash this. Whereas I remember at the time, Ride 3 was quite tricky, so there's definitely a bit more skill in these bike games. Tell me if you think that's true. Do you think that's correct? I definitely. Well, the MotoGP ones, I definitely feel like you've got to be more. You definitely feel you've got to be more respectful for the bike, which I think is quite cool. Right, come on. Watch it. Oh, man, that's close. Oh, he's twitching all over the place. I'm so nervous. All I got to do is finish this lap, and then I've got the trophy. Come on. Oh man, it's just twitching all the way. Oh, now the S is. That's too wide. That's too wide. Where am I going? Right. Oh, come on. This is so nerve-wracking. I've just got to get to this top bit. And by the way, I've crashed at the top of here many times. Just keep my cool. I think that's it. I think I've managed not to keep it in the middle of the track. Right, there you go. Done it. Smashed it. Got the trophy. See, it's as easy as that. I bet you if you try that, you'll get more and more tense on that fifth and final lap. Right, let's give it a go now. Let's see if I can really push it. Let's see what time I can go for. Now I can crash. It doesn't matter. I'm going to try and give it a go now. I'm happy with the circuit. But that time got 12 seconds slow. That's bad. Still not going as quick as I was. I'm trying to see if I can get a better lap. Oh! And that's how easy it is to crash this thing. So there you go. It doesn't matter because I actually got the time. So I've got my trophy. Woohoo! Smashed it. Thank God for that. Now all I've got to do is explain to my pit crew why I just got slower and slower and slower and slower in those 5 laps. But who cares? The trophy is mine and we have done the job that we set out to do. Now, put in the comments below, have you able to achieve this trophy? Have you been able to do it? I'd like to know. Did you find it easy? Were you tense or was it just a walk in the park? Because there's only a few people that have done it, by the way. Only a very small percentage. And I'm one of those. And here we go, just to prove it, 0.9% of people have earned that, always on the ball. There you go, guys. I'm in the top 1% again, smashing this. That's what I always seem to do in this game. Take care, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye.